Hi there. My name is Jamie Jeffrey White, and I wanted to thank you for allowing me to do a Skype session today in front of all of you for Thai Life Insurance. As I'm unable to make the meeting in person, I got really stuck in poor weather conditions here in Boston. It's snowing, and my flight got canceled, so I'm just going to have to make it work with a virtual assessment of the Thai Life Insurance advertisement. So, the advertisement that I chose to focus on was called The Unsung Hero. And The Unsung Hero was such an effective, amazing advertisement, and it really got its point across. So I chose to use Robert Reich's myths, and he has a variety of different myths, but the one that I thought was the most relevant to this specific advertisement was called the Benevolent Community. And the benevolent community reflects the goodness of people and their willingness to help out others in a time of need. And often, this approach can be very effective because it's often seen in advertisement campaigns, products, pretty much anything, because people find it very relatable and they see the good in humanity and they are compelled to either purchase the product or whatever it might be. But it's often used very persuasively and it's a smart tactic. So, the unsung hero really is a great example of this approach because there's this man in the movie, in the advertisement, and he, at first, there's water dripping from what appears to be like some type of ceiling, and it's just dripping nonstop daily. And there's a plant right next to it, and this plant is like willowed and it's very dry, and no one does anything to fix this problem. So he goes up to it and puts the plant underneath the water because it needs water. And so he does that, and every single day you can see the plant kind of progressing and getting better. And every day he also drops off bananas to this old woman who's very frail and unable to afford groceries, which is very common in Thailand. It's a very poor community. And he drops off bananas to her every day so she can eat. And then another example of goodness that he's doing is he stops by this woman and her daughter, and the daughter's very young. She should definitely be in elementary school, and gives them money. He gives them both money every single day. And it's just a series of him doing these types of acts that make a really strong point. And then at the end of, kind of towards the end of the commercial, he sees the plan that's starting to progress. And then the woman who's receiving the bananas, she says, "Why is he doing this? He's not getting anything in return." And then a part of the commercial says he's just getting emotion in return. He can see how this type of acts of kindness is helping all of these people in need. And lastly, the woman who's receiving the money for her daughter, the last day that he goes to give money, the daughter is not there. And it's kind of just like a pause in the advertisement, wondering where she is. And then all of a sudden you hear from across the street, "Mom." And it's this daughter who has a backpack on. And it's very visible that she's going to be attending school. And then he just looks, and it's very kind of obvious that the reason why she's going to school is because all of the acts of kindness that he has given her. He has given her money every single day while they were in need because they were homeless. And I just thought this was a really persuasive type of approach for a life insurance company because as it's life insurance, you're supposed to make the most out of your life. And what are you going to do with your life? And it's just kind of the goodness in humanity. And I feel that especially recently, it's been the goodness in humanity has been lacking. We've seen a lot of negativity rather than positiveness, and this commercial just really is a great, great, great example of that there are good people out there and there's people willing to help. And it just really shows that Thai Life Insurance cares about people and is using an emotional appeal to get customers in. And it just shows that they, they care about being good. And the final statement in the commercial, it says, "Believe in good." And I feel that a lot of people do not believe in good, at least recently. And that this commercial just is a really great, effective approach to Robert Reich's myth of the benevolent community. And I really want to thank you guys for allowing me to speak virtually today. And I'm sorry that I couldn't attend the meeting. I hope that my effective advertisement um, fits all of your opinions, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks.